Hello everyone, welcome back to another FSD Beta video. We are on version 11.3.6. Currently, right now, we're going to do our downtown test. So yeah, let's see how it goes. First of all, we're coming across this high-speed traffic street. There are cars pulling up right now on the right-hand side. So no, I'm going to disengage right now, and let's see if I can just. Going when it's not safe to go across the high-speed street. Alright, we've got the FSD Beta sign on again, so we're engaged. Now let's wait for this traffic to pass by. There is a small gap, but it's not going to go for it. So that was our first disengagement. Now the cars were stopped at the traffic light, so I'm not sure what the FSD Beta was thinking of doing, but it wasn't safe at all to go. And then we're just going to wait for the last car there, and off we go. Should go in smooth sailing over here. Very nicely done. Okay. Alright, first time did not work. Second time was a charm. Some pedestrians over here popping up on the street. They didn't really cross the street, so FSD was a little bit cautious, but it didn't really slow down completely. Hope you folks like this video. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel, please. It'll help me a lot. If you are new to my channel, I've got a lot of FSD Beta videos. I do a lot of snow testing as well in winter. And yeah, I'm based out of Calgary, Alberta, so I keep doing these tests. And whenever there's a new version that drops, if I get it, I'm out there doing the test. So right now, it didn't really detect the speed limit of 30 kilometers per hour, so I'm going to bump it down. That's an intervention. Very far away from the back, it's stopping, and it's clear to go, and it's going in. No hesitation. That was very well done. So right now, version 11.4 is currently rolling out, and surprise, surprise, it's out on the new branch of 2023. So we're gonna get the latest updates that folks have been getting, but we've been stuck as FSD Beta testers back in 2022. I am going to just bump back the speed to what it was. It is encroaching here into the bike lane, so that is a little bit surprising. Yeah, so it's clear on the left. Should be able, it does get confused a little bit over here because of the lane markings and the speed. I mean the bicycle lane. Sorry. So I'll hit continue trip over here, and we'll head out to our next destination. So I'm a little bit late to the lunch hour, so I'm hoping we can still get a lot of traffic. Just heading out here at lunchtime. So gonna wait for that pedestrian. I thought that pedestrian on the right hand side is going to cross, but it's actually not. There's a car on our left hand side. It should stop. I don't know why it's still creeping forward. Once you see that car, it has to stop. So yeah, I'm not very happy with that, but you know, I didn't disengage. It did stop at the end, so that's okay. So right ahead of us, this is new. This is going to be a blocked road right in front of us. So let's see how FSD Beta is going to react to this. Now, the new FSD version 11.4, I was reading the notes, and it's one of the release notes points that it had is that it's going to be anticipating blocked path from further away. So that's pretty cool. Can't wait till I test that. Okay, we've got the green light. Our car is kind of confused over here. It does signal, and it says changing lanes away from blocked path. Look at that. That's really cool. I hope it still does this turn. I think it's legal. And I'm getting the honk, so I'm going to give the tap on the accelerator over here. Now it does want to change lanes so that it can take this next right. So let's see how it does this. It does slow down quite a bit, but it does actually pick up on the cars that are parked on the right hand side. Let's see if it does this turn over here. It does mark it, and we did go through it. That's very nicely done. Should be just a little bit earlier on that turn, but I'm okay with that. Okay, that's a very weird and sudden. Okay, I'm I'm going to disengage over here. It's not possible to change lanes all the way. Changing lanes across an intersection, which is illegal. So there we go, submitted that report. Now I know what it wants to do. It kind of wants to cut across over here because that's our next turn over here. So I'm not sure if it's legal to actually do this on. And no, it's not. So it's not going to fit in there, and the car next to us is not even turning. It did anticipate that, and it did actually cancel that turning signal. So yeah, I mean, all right. So now it's being aggressive a little bit to come into there. So yeah, just to let you guys know, I think I am on. Yeah, I am on chill, and normally I just drive with chill, and that's just the way my style of driving. I'm not in a hurry or anything. So now it does want to change lanes over here, and it is taking the second turning lane to do that. So let's see how it does this. So we've got the release on the brakes. It's driving very slow. Now, okay, I'm going to give it a tap over here just a bit. There's a car behind me. And there we go. That was successful. So typically what it does on that turn is that it turns in and then merges to the first turning lane, which is a very odd behavior. But ooh, that's not good. No, actually it is good. Okay, so we are turning left over here. So that was nicely handled by FSD Beta. I thought we were going straight forward. Should be waiting for these pedestrians to cross over here. There are some as well crossing for the other side of the street. And smooth. Okay, that's very good. I'm going to give it just a tap over here to get the person behind me to creep into the. That's just preference, to be honest. I'm not going to count it as an intervention, just because there's a car behind me and I don't want him to be stuck on the intersection. So we should be changing lanes over here anytime soon. Yeah, and as usual from FSD, it loves to change lanes during driving in the intersection. This is like I really don't understand why it does this. It's really bad. Okay, but other than that, I mean, like I'm just blowing things out of proportion over here. The drive's pretty smooth. I find that changing lanes, it's very aggressive, much more aggressive than version 10. So I'm very happy with that. So far, so good. I mean, I've heard a lot of complaints from version 11, but I really don't see them yet. But you know, we'll keep driving and we'll see if we'll see how our experience changes, if anything. So construction next to us is kind of highlighted with this cloud over here on the visualization, if you can notice. So we've got the green light, and it's hitting the brakes pretty bad. So I tapped on the accelerator there. It's kind of, I think because of that construction over there, its vision's occluded, so it wasn't very happy with that. So we are coming up across a closed lane over here. So it does see it and it signals, but it's pretty far a ways. And I'm not sure now if folks are going to let us in. Let's see how it goes. Thanks. All right. So yeah, I needed a little bit of help. I had to push the accelerator a bit over there. And yeah, folks are not too happy with me. All right, let's see how it does this right turn over here with this construction closed lane. And yeah, it's going a little bit too. Oh my God. Okay, and it just missed it. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. All right. Let's see, what is it? Is it going to route us differently or? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we can't go left over here. So that's another one. FSD Beta missing a right turn and tries to do incorrect left turn where it's not available. So yeah, lots of nav mistakes, and yeah, I don't know if it's because of the construction cones that we've seen over there, but yeah, version 10, I would think it could do those maneuvers, to be honest. So yeah, version 11, I'm not really sure. It feels like it's like really trying to gun it for the intersections to make the rights and the left maneuvers. So not really happy with that. All right, I'm gonna circle around over here and I'll engage FSD actually. We should be able to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a tap. It's not waiting on anything. There we go, another intervention. We're probably like 3 or 4 interventions down now. We're gonna have to try and do this turn again. Okay, I really don't understand why did it do this now. Like, we're kind of, if you can see in the visualization, we are kind of like on an angle and crossing the yellow line. Like that's okay. Trajectory shows that it's going to give another turn to the little bit of a slight turn to the right while it's doing this turn. So okay, yeah, and it does do that as it does on the trajectory, and we should be clear to go. So okay. And here we go. We did not miss the turn again. Let's see if there's any changes with the... It does just show a lot of information on the visualization as usual. Signaling and before entering the left turning lane very nicely over here. It's a smooth sailing one. So there's no pedestrians and no traffic. It does miss the dividing lane over there, but then recognizes that and forces a little bit of a aggressive turn to finish that out. So now we're signaling again to turn into this for the next turn over here. There's a pedestrian in front of us. I mean a pedestrian on a bicycle or a cyclist. So yeah, so here we go. Let's see if we can catch this one. It does do that very weird and abrupt widening of the lane, faces a car. This is another one that version 11.4 in the notes that I've read, that it'll be anticipating parked cars for turns and turning in a little bit more smoother than what we saw right now. So really looking forward for that too. So it's signaling to turn to left, but we are coming up to a stop here because a car is parking. So let's see what FSD is going to do. This wasn't a very good choice. This is what happens when you pre-plan your turn very quick. So I think it's not doing anything right now. I'm gonna try and give it another tap or see if I can. Yeah, okay. That car in front of us wants to turn. So let's see how FSD is gonna deal with this. All right. It does notice that the car in front of us has its hazards on, and it does do the turn or the maneuver by itself, so that's very nice. Okay, and now we're going to our left over here. Nice. So I thought for a second there that I need to disengage and intervene there, but the car in front of us was actually just waiting for the right moment, and then when it moved, FSD noticed the original car that stopped, that it had its hazards on, and it did the overtake maneuver. That was really cool. Yeah, so no need to intervene there. That's pretty cool. Not doing this turn very nicely as usual. It does turn into this left turning lane, but then realizes that, moves over back to the lane that goes straight ahead. Alright, coming up to a stop sign over here. Waited for its turn nicely. Other cars are also abiding by the traffic law and stopping as well. Very nicely done. So So this is our next destination. That's why it's slowing down over here, but I'm going to see if I can hit the continue button. Probably need to do it manually again. Here we go. Okay, and FSD Beta is engaged again. This is our last waypoint. So far so good. Please let me know if you like this route, and please hit like and subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel. I really appreciate the support. A lot of complex environment over here. A lot of cars stopped to the side. Folks are out doing stuff, and let's see if it's gonna go ahead over here. I thought it's gonna let that truck pass by, but I'm gonna give it a tap over here just to get it to go. We're kind of stopping or hindering traffic. Let's see if it detects this person crossing. Very nice, and a slow down from far ways, and then continues on right as the person crosses, finishes crossing the street. Yeah, I don't really like this route, so I'm going to try and turn in over here. This is just me trying to change my route a little bit. This is pretty much a straight road if we go ahead from there, so I'll just plug in my next one. Okay, so this is our last waypoint. It doesn't detect the 30 over there, but it detects that pedestrian crossing by very nicely. Alright. So I'm not really sure if it did actually check for visibility on the left hand side there, but there wasn't any cars. Given this is slow traffic, so I don't think it'll be an issue. Whoa, a very weird brake. I don't think it realized there's a car in front of that car, so that's why it got a little bit hesitant there. It is green right now. We should be going. A little bit hesitant, not really happy with that performance there. It's just too distracted by that pedestrian, which is, I mean, we shouldn't really be because we're going straightaways. Let's see, there's no stop sign over here. This one always scares me coming in at 40. I have to make sure not a lot of cars are crossing, or there isn't any other car crossing. Pedestrian in the middle of the road, not sure what. So yeah, FSD slows down just a bit over here, just to be cautious. Very nicely done, but no complete stop, so which is what we want. Whoa, hi, and a stop with a brake and a rollback. I don't know what was that all about. It never did that over here. That was a weird one. Okay. Okay, I didn't really interfere over there or anything, but I mean, like, frick, that was a big mistake. Like, we didn't have a stop sign or anything, so it shouldn't really do that. That was yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, that's a new one for version 11 for sure. Let's see if it's gonna creep and see those cars. Okay. That's what I'm waiting for. It's my way, so I mean, it's not my way, it's his way, so I don't know why he's worried too much. That guy's turning, so we should be able to do this turn right now. Come on, FSD. I mean, oh my god, alright. This is such an easy maneuver. Not really sure what the issue is there. Version 10 didn't have these issues. I think version 11, because they're trying to fix the whole steep hills and turning on steep hills and stuff like that. This place is a little bit hilly, so I think that's partly the issue. I mean, right now it's pretty bad, but it's probably going to get better and eventually, hopefully, better than version 10. So we'll keep monitoring that in the next version for sure. Coming up to the stop sign here. And then it should proceed. Come on, you can do it. Go faster. Go faster. Oh my god, it's so sluggish and slow. That person must be like, what is wrong with this guy? Anyway. Alright. And yeah, I didn't notice that speed limit as well for the school zone, so we are going just 10 over, so it's still risky, but very slow stop for this turn. 30-kilometer speed zone, did not detect that again. Oh, it did. Okay, nice. Yeah, so 3-4 interventions. I mean, version 10, they got it into a place where even with frickin' snow on the road, it was. I think I did this loop or this test with like one disengagement, and that's it. I mean, like, I think I had one disengagement right at the beginning of the drive, but then I don't know how many, but I'll put up the stats over here, so if you folks are interested, you can see the stats versus the last version, okay, and it's coming to a stop here, and I can't do that, so I'm intervening. There's a car behind me. Does this turn very nicely, no complaints there. Very complex, small roundabout, a single lane one though. Drives very nicely over here across these parked cars. I am going to bump up the speed because we're out of that school zone. Yeah, and we're approaching here our last so our destination's over here actually, so that's why. Let me see if I can do this turn. Crap, now we're giving the wrong signal. Sorry folks for the language. Yeah, this the signals, sorry. This is my fault. Yeah, I really need to fix my last disengage because FSD was going to do the wrong turn. Alright folks, sorry about that last one. I really wanted to go do that last three-way stop sign. It's a little bit of a complex one, but so yeah, a few weird issues. It feels like we have regressions, as everyone's saying. I'm not saying anyone's lying or anything like that, but I haven't seen major issues, like other than the stop with a rollback. That was pretty intense. I've never seen that since like early version 10s. So yeah, there you go. If you folks like this video, please hit like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet. It'll help me a lot, and we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we'll have version 11.4 for that, but otherwise please enjoy my channel and my other content, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.